In the wake of the ongoing protests against India's newly amended Citizenship Act, the Lieutenant Governor of Delhi has passed an order authorizing the police to place Delhi under the National Security Act or the NSA for the upcoming 3 months. This is a contentious act because it is known to provide the police with unprecedented powers over the citizens. The act allows the police to be able to detain a person for months if it feels that he or she may be a threat to national security. The individual who is arrested through the NIA does not also necessarily have to be informed about the charges that have been imposed against them for a minimum of 10 days. The Union Home Ministry has downplayed the situation, and we are being told by the government that this is only a routine affair and that it is renewed from time to time. It was in the month of August last year that the NSA was extended to the erstwhile state of Jammu and Kashmir in the days following the abrogation of Article 370 and the bifurcation of the erstwhile state into 2 union territories, giving the armed forces in the valley the right to detain a person on grounds of threat to national security. The order of putting Delhi under the notorious act was issued on January 13th. This act would allow a person to be detained without a charge for up to 12 months. The individual also need not be informed about the charges against him or her for 10 days. The individual who is detained can appeal before a High Court advisory board but is not allowed a lawyer during his trial. If authorities are satisfied, the detained person can be put under preventive detention for months. This only requires the authorities to be convinced that the individual can be a threat to national security and integrity. The state government concerned needs to be intimated that an individual has been detained under the NSA. The question that we are asking is why the NSA is being critiqued. In the normal course, when a person is arrested, he or she is not deprived of certain basic rights. Such rights include being informed about the grounds on which he or she has been arrested. Moreover, Section 50 of the Criminal Procedure Code indicates and mandates that the arrested person has to be informed about the grounds on which they have been arrested and have to be given the right to bail. Other important rights of the detained person under normal circumstances also include that the person will be produced before the court within 24 hours of arrest, and the arrested person cannot be denied the right to consult and be defended by a legal practitioner of their choice. None of these rights are available to the person who has been detained under the NSA. The person who has been arrested under the NSA can be kept in the dark about the reason for his or her arrest and may not be able to be told about their fault for nearly 10 days. Even when the government reveals to the detained person why they have been arrested, it can withhold information which it considers to be against public interest. The arrested person is also not entitled to the aid of any lawyer in any matter connected with the proceedings before an advisory board, which is again constituted by the government for dealing with NSA cases. The National Crime Records Bureau is known to be a body that is responsible for collecting and analyzing data related to crime in the nation. This data does not include information on cases under the NSA, as no FIRs are registered in this regard. Thus, it is impossible for us to understand the exact number of detentions made under the Act. We know that it was in January 2019 that the BJP-led government in the state of Uttar Pradesh had arrested 3 people under the NSA in relation to an alleged cow slaughter incident that had taken place in the city of Bulandshahr. Another occasion when an arrest was made in recent times under the NSA is that of Manipuri journalist Kishore Chandra Wanghe, who had posted an allegedly offensive Facebook post about the then Chief Minister. Kishore Chandra faced detention under the NSA for 1 year. Critics of the NSA have repeatedly warned us that the act is against the dignity and rights of detained persons and, if unchecked, may lead to the subjugation of the voices of innocent individuals. As we find ourselves amid ongoing citizen-led protests, it is time to rethink the meaning and implications of the NSA. Thank you for watching the new Leam. If you like our work, please like, share and subscribe to our channel.